It's alive! It's back! You thought it was dead, you thought it wasn't coming back, but the Bee Movie Game LP is returned. I'm here with Gareth, Steven, TJ, Miwa, Aaron, and David Tails Lurker.
Stefan, stop completing everyone's jokes. It ended at 5. Don't record the rest.
Stop completing my sandwiches.
I feel like I've already made a mistake coming back. I think I'll just step out and I'll let Barry get his bee on by himself. What is happening?
I thought you were talking about me.
Barry get laid.
Wait, does he dress up in the movie like that?
No.
What happened when I wasn't looking?
This whole scene is original for the video game.
Oh, gee, what is going on? I'm sorry, I'm one of those Let's Players who's like, sorry, I wasn't in the last part.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
I just like a contest.
This is in the expanded universe of Bee Movie.
Oh, I really should have drank more.
David, start reading every subtitle as well to be the ultimate Let's Play.
Oh, right. Well, where's the subtitles?
Jerry's father.
Oh.
Press A to take the picture.
There's Exhibit A. Who is this person?
See, I can't, because I can't tell what that deep voice was. I'm not sure if it's part of the game or something Stefan added in post as a joke. Because it just sounds like, for some reason it sounds like Barry White. I'm like, what the fuck is Barry White in this game?
Okay, there's someone. He's sitting. He's holding a cup of coffee.
That guy looks like an adult Carl Weezer.
Wait, he noticed the bee. It's very slow.
No, it's a fly.
Oh, he thinks it's a fly. That's what his disguise is. It's a fly. Okay.
This is some behind the scenes of editing videos.
Is this to explain the motivation as to why he becomes a lawyer? Spoilers at the end of the film.
No, he's inside the evil lawyer's firm, and he's trying to get info.
Oh,
because that's legal.
You know, I wonder if this was a part of the original script, because I think a lot of times these licensed games would just work on like early drafts of movies and shit. So I wonder if there was a actual, whole subplot of Barry actually doing this in the movie that they wisely cut out.
Maybe.
I can see that. I know a lot of these licensed games like to add in a bunch of padding and a bunch of fluff, because there's like we can't make a game out of a courtroom. This isn't Phoenix, right?
Well, also, I mean, like it is hard. The basic plot of Bee Movie would probably only last for a couple levels. I mean, it's why like in all of the Spider-Man movie games, they was adding a bunch of extra like villains and characters. I mean, I think Black Cat has been put into more Spider-Man movie games than she'll ever appear in any movies.
That's true.
So
Oh yeah, didn't that one just get put on hold? The Black Cat and Silver one?
I'm not sure if it was put on hold, but after the news today that it's likely the Venom movie will barely feature any Venom, I don't think anyone.
What?
LOL.
You didn't hear that yet? Apparently, again, this is go off on a complete fucking tangent. Apparently, rumors in the script for the upcoming Venom movie, the Eddie Brock will only look like Venom. Apparently, at the very, very end of the movie,
Oh my god!
when he fights a government agent.
Oh.
Who also has a symbiote, so I guess Cletus Cassidy is not going to be in the movie, or if it is, he's going to work for the government.
I think I'm going to be sick.
So in other words, Marvel's gonna have Bell out again and make an awesome Venom movie. Cool.
Are you telling me that Avi Arad is incompetent? No.
It's weird though. Like everyone mocks him now, but there was a point where he was kind of the Kevin Feige. Like he wasn't, there wasn't a shared universe, but he was the main producer on all of the Marvel movies at the different studios. And yes, some were bad, but pre-MCU, there were a handful of good Marvel movies, which he was kind of the main producer for.
Yeah, like Spider-Man 2 and X-Men 2 and
X-Men 2.
I feel like he was an executive.
X-Men 1.
yeah.
Wasn't he an executive producer on the first Iron Man? I feel like he might have.
Yeah, sure.
He was, but that was
Possibly, but like most of the executive producer credits in Marvel movies mean jack shit. I mean, Stan Lee always gets one. and he does literally nothing.
What do you mean? He does
Any of those
this
movies.
cameo, and everyone laughs, and it's like, I know that guy. And
I
then he
tell
gets his-
everyone what to do, and they listen to me.
An executive producer is usually, they usually have a deal that gets them an executive producer credit, even though they don't actually do anything. Like Jon Favreau has an executive producer credit on all the Avengers movies.
The best example of that is the I forget the exact names, but the director and producer of the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie are executive producers and get money from every episode of the TV show, even though they literally did fucking nothing for it.
That's a good way to live.
Sometimes Hollywood contracts can pay in your favor.
Man, I need to become a executive producer. Can I?
On the Sonic movie and do jack shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you assume anyone on that movie's doing anything at all.
Well, they're actually starting production soon. That's something.
Soon. I love that. Man, they've only been trying to make a Sonic movie since 1994.
Hey, David, how long has Big Fish and Adventure 3 been in production?
About 3 months.
You lying sack of shit.
I mean, if you total it all together.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Sounds like someone's been taking a lot of lazy days.
Well, you gotta live in
What
paradise.
happens when you
before
live in paradise?
Yeah. It's coming soon, don't worry about it.
Why is there nothing this exciting, and I use that in air quotes, exciting?
Uh-huh.
Why is there no, like, big action scene in the movie where Barry's just murdering more hornets?
Because it's about bees getting up on ladies and the end of the world. That's
Bees
why.
getting up on ladies.
It's true. They're getting up. It starts off with a love story, then it becomes, oh, I guess the world's ending. Thanks a lot, Barry. You fucking bee. You were like, you can't share your honey. Now everyone. Also, I mean, if human beings didn't eat, if human beings weren't eating honey, I mean, would bees just automatically stop making honey forever? Because before humans started getting honey for themselves, bees flew all over the place. They were still making it. It wasn't at a standstill. There's something slightly off by saying instantly boom, and then in 2 weeks the world's about to die, and then you go to you go to the rose parade, and suddenly boom, 10 flowers bring everything back to life.
Well, I forget.
Also,
it
bees don't
context-
talk.
What is that fucking face? The facial animation of these models is fucking horrifying.
I think I'm watching the wrong part.
Are you watching part 7 by accident?
We're not on part 7?
Good job.
Smack.
We're on part 6.
Idiot.
I was like, what are they talking about?
What are you?
I'm watching Mega Man shooting Woodman, and they're just talking about bees. I don't fucking get it.
This isn't Bee-Man's level.
You mean Hornet Man?
This isn't Bee-Man's level.
I can't even see the screen now because Windows 10 is updating my computer. It just popped up.
Let's play Aaron's Windows 10 update.
It won't go away. Fuck you, Jerry Seinfeld. This is your fault.
And now we have to get some part-time
What
jobs
the hell
because
did
of
I do
Seinfeld.
to you?
What's the deal with side quests?
That was like Yogi Bear.
Hey, boo-boo, I need to go on a side quest. What's
For a
the
second
deal with
there, I thought that was Skylar's Hank Hill impression slowed down 50%.
Because one of us just has a Skylar soundboard.
I wish I had a Skylar soundboard.
Oh yeah, I want to make one.
It shouldn't be too hard. You have all the raw files.
I love that for some reason they feel we need to include that cutscene where it just starts with Barry screaming into the camera. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, is this Plinko?
It's pachinko.
Erotic violence.
Did you edit in the music from?
Yes.
You son of a bitch!
What music is this from?
It's the pachinko music from Sunshine.
Oh, so I guess you are watching the right part.
Yeah, I changed it
lied.
over.
You lied to tell a joke. I'm on to you.
I didn't lie to tell a joke. I was watching part 7.
Yeah.
How did you find the exact spot?
Yeah, how did you...
Because Stefan said now, so I just went to the same time that part 7 was playing.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Oh shit! I didn't think about that. That could hypothetically work.
You should go to court.
Honey drafter. Oh man, is this a fantasy draft?
I wish.
Why is any of this happening?
Because we don't have enough money to proceed, so we got to make some part-time jobs in order to get enough.
Seinfeld got
These
canceled
sound
for
effects
this.
are disgusting.
They are.
Oh my
This is
god.
Shenmue.
Shit.
Yeah.
Welcome back to our Yakuza 6 LP.
I get it.
Where's Chris?
He's playing Yakuza 6.
Playing Yakuza Infinite.
Yakuza Forces.
Oh god. Those fucking sound effects.
That's
That
someone-
is disgusting.
I just lost the contest.
So we got like classic Yakuza in a modern Yakuza level.
And you can make your own Yakuza.
Give him the Yakuza hat.
I'm gonna make
The
my
best DLC.
Yakuza an elephant. Because an elephant never forgets to kill.
I miss Futurama.
We all
do I.
do.
Maybe they'll bring it back again.
For the third
12th
third
time.
Please,
time.
God, no.
I miss it, but fuck, please don't bring it back.
No, please, God, no.
Seinfeld might get rebooted.
What?
According-
Where'd you hear that?
Jerry Seinfeld said it on Ellen.
Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld says a lot of things.
Yeah, but okay, by reboot, do you mean they'll just bring it back or they'll actually reboot it?
Or bring it
'Cause-
back.
Because so many people use the word reboot to describe things that aren't reboots.
That's right. Like
Alright,
the
here
new
we go.
reboot series coming to Netflix. Definitely not reboot.
Well, it's like apparently they're in talks to do a new Clarissa Explains It All, and all these articles are saying it's going to be a reboot, even though Melissa Joan Hart would still play Clarissa, but now she's the mother. Like, that's not a fucking
So
reboot.
it's a sequel series.
That's a continuation.
So it's like Girl
That's
Meets
right.
World.
and
Oh, man.
then hopefully, like Girl Meets World, it'll be cancelled very soon.
Girl Meets World was good though. Fuck off.
Was it?
Was it?
I don't know.
If it was good, why did it get canceled?
They get cancelled.
Because they wanted to do more mature
If it was
storylines that
good,
Disney Channel
why did it
didn't
get
want
canceled?
You know what, TJ? I had an
If
answer.
it was
and now you
good,
told me I'm wrong.
why did it get canceled?
Because people like trash.
If it was good.
Well, it,
'Cause,
maybe when they
good
make
shows
a
like Mr.
TGI
Pickles don't get canceled.
Oh, Mr. Pickles. What?
What?
It's an awful show.
Mr.
Does
Pick.
that arrow help? I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't. Because it tries to like point down, but doesn't tell you where to go down. You just kind of have to.
It's like the finger in Simpsons Road Rage. It's just fucking worthless.
Oh God. Straight down.
We got to keep going down.
Oh, Flight of the... Oh, I get it.
And
Get it.
and they
Is
don't.
that the one
I'm
from
good.
Twinsanity?
Yes. Because for some reason they didn't play Flight of the Bumblebee on a level called Flight of the Bumblebee, so I had to do it myself.
You didn't. You
Is it-
didn't
is it-
have to do it yourself.
I felt.
That's
It's
true.
also weird because Flying
Yeah,
the
he
Bumblebees.
does.
I believe it's public domain. So you could literally just do that and not pay anyone anything.
What are you doing? Are you doing this right? I don't think you're doing this right.
I don't know how to fly through rings.
You should
Play
play
horse.
Superman
You've clearly
64.
never played Superman 64.
This is actually harder than it looks.
No, it isn't.
Point well made. I just realized that ring looked like Green Hill Zone.
No, it doesn't.
How does doing this get Barry B. Benson money?
It gets him honey nectar,
Why does Barry B. Benson need money?
so he can pay his flight fees.
So he can buy bee drugs.
But he has wings.
Yes.
Steven, which bee drugs?
Oh,
Probably
man,
all of them.
Bee coke.
Bee cane.
cocaine.
That's a lot of bee drugs.
LSB.
No. No.
what? LSD's the best one.
I'm gonna keep laughing because it's making Steven mad.
Okay.
That's just a lot more honey.
That's a lot of fish.
I like this song.
No, you
Cool.
don't. Don't lie to the nice people, David.
I like this song. I want to make that my ringtone now. Just David said, I like this song.
It's a good song. It's a good song. It's very smooth. There was a game at one point, right?
Is this
Sure.
a game?
The game.
This part started just to feel like a really bad Mario Party ripoff. Just like a B-movie party game.
Oh, did you win?
A single-player Mario Party.
I guess you won.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
So Sonic Shuffle.
Can you not get like when you're playing the regular levels? Do you get money?
Yeah,
for
you
that?
can collect nectar like just lying around, but you need like 1,000.
You have 1,000. Please leave.
Now I'm leaving.
Oh, there we go.
Jesus fuck.
There's
and the
drug
Furious
That's what
Line.
LSB is.
Is that what Chaos Control is?
Fuck you.
Why do you have to fucking buy? You're using Nectar to buy an air ticket. What the
Padding,
fuck is this?
padding, 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 padding.
And now you've only got 64 necks.
64 necks.
How are you gonna?
Now I gotta fight a boss.
Cool.
Big fleshy human thing.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh,
If it was so good, how come they can't?
Guys, the egg is back.
Oh, I had completely forgotten that they had this weird wraparound device.
something just.
He had PTSD.
PTSB.
PTSB.
Oh boy.
BTSD.
BBBB.
You could stop now.
What's the extra B stand for?
Bring you. It's a BYLBB.
That's a typo.
That's a typo. Just in Sesame Street, you fucking bee. Shut up.
Her coffee mug doesn't have a coaster.
Yeah, keep it a coast under that.
Was he gonna eat them?
He's gonna eat the bee, yes. Look at his head.
It looks like fucking Andros in that shot.
Mamma mia. That's a lot of pages. It's a lot of ads. Remember what Van said? Why is your life any more valuable than mine?
I always wonder why whenever they have like these scenes like this where they're basically just copying the lines from the movie, why don't they just use the movie audio clip? It sounds so much worse.
I mean, yeah. Maybe they're alternate takes. This is like behind the scenes. This is for the bee enthusiast.
So Miwa, is this movie dubbed in Japan? Like, does Japan get the DreamWorks movies?
Yeah, we do.
Do people actually like are they like big turnouts in Japan, or do people just like this American trash? I'm not gonna watch this.
I don't know if Minions DreamWorks.
Can't we settle this over a drink?
Oh shit, there's a second phase in the boss?
This one's on.
You have to fight Patrick Warburton.
Oh.
Avoid. Avoid.
Jesus Christ!
I like how he's not moving.
Is he the final boss?
No, he's the second to final boss.
Is he gonna get defeated by turning the faucet on his own face and falling down?
I actually forget.
He's gonna stick the faucet up his ass and become the bio Patrick Warburton.
Live and learn.
No, liquid net with permahold.
Thanks for completing the joke, Stefan.
That's right, B.
If it's so good, why was it canceled?
I laugh so I don't cry.
He's really.
He's not even shooting
Live and
fire.
learn. I miss Disney Infinity.
I don't miss Disney Infinity
You missed
Joke.
You missed Darkwing Duck in Disney Infinity.
Oh.
If Disney Infinity was so good, how come it got canceled?
If Spectacular Spider-Man was so good, how come it got cancelled?
That's a good point.
That was actually corporate mismanagement.
Son of a Sissy is bad.
Oh my!
Whoa.
Oh my
Look at
god!
that!
Fucking!
And swipe right.
Well, I guess he's in big trouble. Huh.
If your Tinder account's so good, how come it got canceled? Waka waka.
Uncle Ben is dead.
If Uncle Ben's life was so good, why did it get?
Oh my god!
That was the one. That was the one that got Steven.
If Gwen Stacy was so good, how come her neck got canceled?
Oh.
Crickets. Everyone see you next part. Bye.
Bye.
Alright.